Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM Enemy Within. This is probably going to be just a covert operation, but it's possible that something pops up in the next couple of days. We'll see. I have literally 0 credits right now, so like that's not going anywhere. Fortunately or unfortunately, we're not doing anything there. But when the council report comes in like a week, yeah, 6 days, we're gonna get close to 1,000 maybe. Sometimes this number is a little off for whatever reason. Maybe that's just how much we've gained this month, irrespective of the council bonus. I'm not totally sure. Let's see. 1 day, operative ready, send extraction squad. Who did we send? I've totally forgotten. I think it was a sniper. We could probably just handle the mission exactly the same as we just did. 2 heavies. No second support, or who was I? No, wait, we don't have our good sniper. I think that's okay. I'd really like to get a second sniper with squad sight. Then we could actually, like, you know, get them some kills, and hopefully they'll get some experience a little faster. So I'm okay with sending out the same squad here. Tanaka really needs to keep going because he needs to get a flipping kill. We'll have no grenades except for the 2 on our mech trooper. I think that's okay. I think it's okay. Let's launch the mission. Last mission went fine. Mech trooper got hit, I think, but nobody else. That's like, I mean, it sounds pessimistic, but that's actually relatively bad compared to how we've been doing lately, but good compared to how we've been doing on an absolute level. So I know this map, you know, you got that truck at the start and then the weird, like, fast food restaurant here. I thought I was at one just like this in Brazil, but I must be mistaken. Are these the 2 comm arrays? Oh, this is the encoder and transmitter one. Okay. So we found ourselves in a little bit of trouble last time we did this one.
Recovering the data intact will be lost. We have a new objective.
Okay, well, first things first. It looks like our operative for the first time in, you know, human history. Oh, she's an assault, actually. And she's got a frag grenade, and she can laser pistol running gun, which isn't, like, completely worthless. I'm gonna send our covert operative back to inside of this truck. Because for the first time on a covert operation ever, we actually have the ability for her to rendezvous with the squad quickly, which is nice. She can hack this array and, you know, cause a turn of disruption to the enemies. Then we're gonna move towards this because we got to go for the encoder first. Well, we don't have to, but we should, in my opinion, go for the encoder first, so that we can protect that hopefully and not worry so much about the transmitter until the encoder goes down, which is of course a possibility. Might as well put our mech trooper up here. Give him a chance for disruption field. What is this down here? Damage control. Okay, so maybe it stacks because it's got ×0 there. I didn't see that before. But that might mean that it's actually possible to get, like, if you get hit twice, then it would cause you to not take damage for 4, or to reduce all incoming damage by 4 for 2 turns, which is pretty sweet. Alright, we're doing alright here so far. I mean, we haven't popped any pods right off the bat. I don't remember if we pop pods or if enemies just kind of drop in. We're about to find out, probably. These EXALT missions have been relatively, you know, safe and easy so far. Just usually a lot of enemies. Okay, we're gonna take our mech trooper up a little further. We do have to search and destroy a little bit here. Let's see our covert operative. We have to search and destroy a little bit.
It looks like EXALT deployed a series of communications relays in the area. If our operative can get close enough and access
yes, I'm very familiar with the mechanic of the disrupting the comm arrays. What I mean by that is we have to search and destroy because the objective is to eliminate all EXALT forces. Now, eventually some get dropped in, of course, but to start with, we may actually have to find manually that first pod or 2. We'll see. Just taking some short moves here. I really hope a pod shows up soon. That way we can hack this comm array and get some value out of it. I don't love the thought of leaving my covert operative back here to just handle their own shit, you know? It seems a little dangerous. Probably should switch to the laser pistol on the assault. Still a bad habit. Maybe not as bad on an EXALT mission because they could just drop in right on top of me. Okay, it's our first 3 units. We will have at least 1 Overwatch. That looks like a miss to me. Don't accidentally destroy the encoder with a shot like that.
Target still in play.
Okay, now they'll move again, and they are in Oh, that could kill him. I think he's got 1 left or 2 left. No, we hit 2 different units. Okay, Major Studios takes a shot. That could get a kill. Instead, it's a miss. But it puts us in a position where definitely a Shredder rocket could get a kill on those 2, but we'd have to avoid the encoder. All right. This, I mean, we've wounded them enough that this should be, I shouldn't say easy, but not necessarily difficult. Unfortunately, our sniper can't get in there. So, your odds are 52, 52. Your whole, like, reason for being alive is pretty much just to punch the shit out of people and take bullets right now. So I am gonna come in here, 100% chance to hit. We can't use critical strike. I have no idea why. Or sorry, kinetic strike. But we'll take our 100% chance for the kill. It also blocks the hack. And he earned a promotion, which is something that we need desperately. He's only like 4 levels up or something. Not bad necessarily, but, you know, work to be done. I was hoping Zhang had a good shot at this unit at the back, and he actually does. 76%. 5 damage right off the bat. He gets a second shot at the unit with less HP. He picks up the kill, because Zhang doesn't miss. And I know I said we should use the comm array, but apparently I'm just not going to do that. Then we got a 69% chance to hit. That one's going to be a miss, but our second one will probably... Well, it's going to be exactly the same odds to hit, but it's unlikely to miss both. Okay, I'm going to put Tanaka up here, behind full cover. Maybe he'll have a chance to get a shot next turn. Honestly, like, I guess we just leave our operative there for now. And we can keep our support close by. Still in range, definitely, like, throw a smoke grenade. And also back up our unit that's back there, so I don't think it's a bad idea. I'm assuming the waves will kind of move towards us. Or they could just, you know, appear like this, which is also fine. Just 2 units is not a problem at all. I mean, we have a flank. We won't have any bullets, but we have a flank. Presumably, we could just walk over to this guy and kinetic strike him. Yes, okay. I will choose to do that then. That only did 9 damage? I thought it did 11 damage. Maybe they must have some kind of armor that actually protects them a little bit more. Lots of our units are actually out of ammo, unfortunately. I kind of feel like we should take our crit chance on that higher percentage chance there. What are your odds of hitting here with like a flush shot on this guy? 55? 55 and would definitely get the kill, but is there better cover in here that would give you a better chance of hitting it? Probably like right here. We could always run and gun. I'd rather not, but there we go. Now you've got an actual flanking shot. 77, flush gives you 100. Let's take that. Okay, good stuff. Tiny Brick Studios still... No, Tiny Brick Studios has no shot left. Okay, this becomes a problem then. We hope for our 60% crit. Most of all, we just hope for a hit at all. That looks like a miss to me. Yeah, better to be realistic about it, in my opinion. It's, like, super not worth using a rocket for 1 shot. So I think we at least try to put ourselves behind half cover. And reload. You should hack this. Which means they won't be able to shoot on this turn.
That should keep EXALT busy for a while.
You did have a shot from there, so I'm thinking you can move here and reload. And then now, you can actually dash up to here and hack again if necessary. I think this is the proper way to manage this right now. And actually, I don't mind moving Florence Nightingale into a better position. If there is one. But the other thing she could do is just throw a smoke grenade. But I feel like a smoke grenade is basically worthless here. Unless she could get it up there. Like, I don't think they can attack this turn, but maybe it gives our support the ability to do something at least. You know, up the defense of our units somewhat. Just in case maybe more units pop out of the woodwork here. So yeah, this guy can't do anything. He'll probably just reload. Or move and reload, perhaps. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We can't do collateral damage. We can't get close enough. to do much of anything. What this probably means, in my opinion, is that our mech trooper, who's done very, very well for us so far, just moves back in here. He has a second shot now. Oh, there's a unit back there. Okay, good to know. He just takes his turn to reload. Now you with your scatter laser. I'm gonna try it. You can get really close here. Oh, yeah, okay, that was very dumb. I didn't really think of the fact that there could have been 3 units chilling back there. That's kind of a colossal fuck up. What's your 97% chance to hit, 50% chance to crit? Good God. That being said, Tiny Brick Studios, this would be a great opportunity for you to hit all these units, but definitely not our assault. Super do not miss this, Tiny Brick Studios. I think that's beautiful. The crits should be abundant. Tanaka does have a shot. Who's got the highest crit? I think we should go for our best chance possible to kill a unit, which is probably this unit with 7 HP. So let's take that, 80% chance to crit. The unit with higher HP, I think we just have to try to push them back. I mean, I'm hoping for the best, but kind of like preparing for the fact that that might not be possible. 96% chance to hit takes out another unit. This squad is like out of control right now. They're so good. Mueller actually has a shot. But I guess, well, we'll see if we need to, we'll see if we need to hack the comm array. It is a resource that I'd rather not spend if possible. Take our 85% chance to hit. Wow, that is such an unlikely, well, maybe not super unlikely, but an amazing crit. And then you, we still only have a 25% chance to hit you. There's no point in moving Mueller, I think. Might as well get behind full cover that actually protects us. And you know what? At the same time, I think we might as well get behind some cover here with our operative, just in case that would fail the mission. And then I think we do take a pot shot with our pistol here. Hope for a crit. You know, we got to miss, but destroy the cover that makes them flanked from behind. Well, you know, doesn't this guy realize the penalties for being a sniper and having a snapshot? He's gonna have like a minus 20% chance to hit this turn. Alright, so we got 1 unit on the roof, 1 unit in the truck. It could be better, but with explosives, that guy shouldn't be too pesky. Ah, this is the tricky one. We actually did hit with the laser pistol. Yeah, this is where things get very interesting. 96% chance to hit. 76% chance to hit, 76% chance to hit. Well, in my opinion, step 1 is putting ourselves in a position where we're not getting flanked on one side. So, probably making sure this guy's dead is a big one there. And if we move to here, which I can't, I guess. Even if I move to here, that gives me cover on one side. The guy on the roof won't be able to hit me. We should have a 100% chance to hit. And a 100% chance to crit, maybe? 90% chance to crit. It's a kill anyway. And this unit is safe. So we accomplished 2 important things on that turn. Now, I'd like to kill this unit that's behind us. Probably this is our turn where we hack the comm relay. Or comm relay, or comm array, I should say, just to be safe. 65, 85. Definitely take our 85 on that guy, but we've got to find a way to hit our other unit as well. Alright, well, I mean, man on the roof is annoying. 66, 76. Let's take our 76 first, assuming that the crit chances are the same, and they are. I was hoping at least if we missed, it would destroy his cover. This guy has us all flanked, which is why I want to take the shot. Now, that guy is guaranteed to die. Go for this guy first. You've already done your important thing on this turn. Oh, come on. The only way that they would not die is if we chose, for whatever dumb reason, not to use our, what am I trying to say here? Our grenade to kill him, but obviously, if we get the opportunity, we would like to kill him with the sniper instead. We've only got 2 units left. I do think we just, you know, take the 65 here. I'm pissed our sniper didn't get the kill. But Tiny Brick Studios then still has a shot at this Joker right here. If she hits, we can grenade the guy on the roof, and he'll be dead. We missed, unfortunately. She gets a second shot, though. Just hit, and then we grenade the guy on the roof, and he will be dead. And then we only have one unit to deal with, and that unit can't even shoot this turn. Awesome. Okay. So far, so good. I mean, we do still have a ton of resources. We're probably getting to the point where we don't have to take 2 heavies per mission. Because really, right now, you know, one rocket has been enough. Well, one unit full of rockets, I should say. Is there a second unit back there or something? What am I missing? The camera kept looking in a position that made me a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, again, if possible, we'd like the sniper to get the kill. He has headshot available. 100% chance to crit. What if he shoots with the pistol? What are his chances of hitting? 100 with a 60% chance to crit. Maybe we can just wound him first. That is, like, actually perfect. I don't think there's any point to arc throwering him. So we'll just try to feed that kill. Well, it'll be a definite kill because it'll do at least 1 damage with our laser pistol here. Just get squad side, dude. Then you can actually, like, be useful. Awesome. He earned a promotion. That's important. Reload. You don't need to reload, but you should probably move over to this comm array, and that way you can actually be helpful next turn, if necessary. Hopefully it's not necessary. You should probably take out your laser rifle. I'm just gonna have you reload. You know, I'd rather have all of our units ready than Overwatch and potentially exacerbate ammo problems by missing with a huge reaction penalty. This is the last wave of reinforcements. This seems like super easy then. That dude just took a railgun right through his brain. That's like it's a terrible position for you to be in, dog. If we only have to kill these 3 EXALT forces, this mission is going to go down as like one of the easiest ones we've had so far. Looks like we might have 4. But we have a guaranteed... Oh, 5? Okay, now it's actually a little tricky. But, I mean, the first things first, just in case things go terribly wrong, we have our covert operative handle that. These guys won't be able to do shit. You have a 95% chance to hit with a 60 crit. What's kinetic strikes damage? Does 12 damage to enemies, but apparently their armor is so good that I should be not banking on that. Let's try, hope for a crit, but, you know, a guaranteed hit is something. Pretty much, Zhang has given this guy, like, he's guaranteed to die, so... We might as well take, you know, 1 for 1. We've got 6 squad members. Well, we have 7, technically. They only have 5. So, I don't mind trading 1 for 1. And we'll just get another super easy kill there. We did 13 damage on the crit. A little bit of an overkill, I guess. You've got a 79% chance to hit with a 60 crit. Might as well take it. 3 damage. Heck of a crit. Well done. You think we can feed that other kill to our sniper? It's theoretically possible. I wouldn't bank on it being too likely. I would take your 69% chance to hit at a unit that's much further away. It's a nasty miss, but considering they won't be able to shoot anyway, I'm not too concerned about it. This would be a nice hit, though. 6 damage. Guaranteed kill with our mech. With the grenade, if we want to. Oh, okay, so our sniper won't be getting that kill, actually. Support a little bit too ballsy. That's okay. Let's take a move. Maybe we'll have a shot. We do. 2 shots, actually. I'll tell you what. Why don't we try this? We'll try a kinetic strike. And if it doesn't kill... Oh, we can't do kinetic strike. So we'll take the shot. It didn't kill, which allows us to choose which target to try to shoot with our sniper. Probably the one that's more likely to die if we hit. Man, this guy's he's a great wounder. One of history's great wingers right now. But these guys are not going to be able to do anything. If these are the last 2 units, this mission is effectively completely over already. Yeah, good. Reload. Better make sure that you go to Valhalla with full guns. Alright, laser sniper rifle. We can only get 1 kill. 85, 65. Just check and see if the laser pistol has better chances. 85, 65. Okay, so obviously we'll take our 85% chance for the kill. Might as well go for the headshot. Looks like a hit to me. And who would I like to get the other kill? Honestly, probably our mech, if possible. So, even though it does do explosive damage, I would like to get the kill on the mech to give them as much experience as possible. This is, like, super unnecessary, but it gives us, you know, pretty much 100% curation over who we want to get the kill, so I did it. And we killed 16 XCOM operatives. I don't think we were so much a shot at that entire mission. Pretty much textbook. Okay. Tanaka's leveled up. They will take squad sites. Yes. I know, you know, there's something to be said for giving them different options, but I'm going to give them the same option just in case one goes down. One for all, when activated, the mech becomes a high cover element. Moving or using an arm-based weapon will return the mech to standard posture. So basically, it turns them into cover. When activated, confers the ability to jump to normally inaccessible heights for the rest of the turn. I think I'm going to go one for all. Hopefully this doesn't incentivize enemies to use grenades and rockets and explosives too much, and it gives us kind of like a mobile cover platform, which seems to synergize well with the distortion field as well. So let's take that, and good stuff. Lena Mueller did make it out alive. Kind of surprised she didn't level up. Didn't she get a kill? I can't remember. Sweet. Intel decrypted. Government officials in United Kingdom deny any knowledge of covert. Okay, well, here's the information. EXALT base is not in one of the world's 5 most populous countries. Okay. EXALT base is east of the Atlantic Ocean. Alright, so we're looking at Africa, Asia, Australia, Europe. The EXALT base is not in an English-speaking country. The EXALT base is not in a country with any territory in the Arctic Circle. The EXALT base is in a country you can play in Civilization 5.
What could they be after?
Nigeria or Egypt, maybe? I think, like, Egypt seems right for me. Not English-speaking, east of the Atlantic Ocean, doesn't have territory in the Arctic Circle, can be played in Civ 5, not one of the world's most 5 populous countries. France is not an English-speaking country, east of the Atlantic Ocean, can be played. Can be played, can be played. Oh, it automatically eliminates them all for us. Okay, here I thought I was being a genius. I was like, look at me using my powers of deduction to look at the world map. It just does it for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.